This is David Drayson 88. I'm working on my 94 Ford Ranger tonight. What I'm doing is putting a valve cover gasket and a valve cover on it. I'm changing the intake manifold because I'm deleting the EGR system off of this. I'm replacing the intake manifold over there with this here pretty blue one off my parts truck. I painted it. And this one here ain't got the EGR port on it. It was a couple of weeks ago, my truck got to where it was misfiring, and then it got to where it wouldn't run. I changed coil packs, ignition modules, and the computer over there. And I put new plugs and plug wires on it. It's still doing the same thing. And I took the front of the engine off and changed the crank sensor, and it was still doing it. And I reached over here, well, where the delta feedback pressure sensor for the EGR is, plugged it, started the truck, and it ran perfect, running on all cylinders. It wasn't skipping or misfiring or popping no more. Put it back together, test drove it. It had more power, so I started deleting the EGR off of it. My parts truck, it's a 94 Ford Ranger 2. It's identical to this one, and it doesn't have an EGR system on it. So I'm taking parts off of it and putting on this one, and deleting the EGR on this one. And I already took the pipe that runs from the manifold, the exhaust manifold, to the intake manifold. I done took that off and plugged that hole off in the exhaust manifold. And tonight, I'm going to change out the valve cover gaskets and the intake, which I'm going to change the valve cover too. I have a blue one right here I'm going to put on it. The air's off my parts truck too. And while I got the intake manifold off, I'm going to get rid of that there vacuum regulator, which I already got it bypassed. I done took everything off the parts truck and put on this one. And as you can see where the EGR is on this one. And you can see on my blue intake, it ain't got the port for the EGR valve. Done already got the throttle unhooked. Now I'm getting ready to take the vacuum lines loose and loosen all my electrical connections and pull everything off and get it prepped to go back together. I will make a update video when I'm done.